If you're over 60 in Australia, what you don't know in 2026 could cost you thousands of dollars, your driver license, or even your Centrelink payments. This year isn't just another routine update. It's a year packed with rule changes, compliance checks, tighter reporting systems, and legal shifts that directly affect seniors. And the truth is, many retirees won't find out about these changes until it's too late. Welcome back to Centrelink Compass AU, your trusted guide to navigating pension rules, retirement updates, and senior rights in Australia. Today, we're breaking down 10 Australia laws every senior must know in 2026, including pension changes, driving updates, Centrelink reporting rules, aged care reforms, and legal protections you absolutely cannot ignore. Stay with me to the end, because the final law could protect your family home and your retirement savings. Let's get straight into it. The first law every senior must understand in 2026 is the updated age pension income and assets test thresholds. The age pension remains governed by the Social Security Act, but indexation adjustments and compliance monitoring have intensified this year. Payment rates are reviewed in March and September, and asset limits determine whether you receive a full pension, part pension, or nothing at all. What many seniors don't realize is that gifting money, selling property, or even helping family financially can affect your assets test. Centrelink tracks financial movements closely. If you exceed the asset threshold, even temporarily, your pension can reduce. If you fail to report changes within 14 days, you risk overpayment debts and penalties. In 2026, data matching systems are stronger than ever, linking bank records and tax information. The key takeaway is simple: report changes immediately and review your assets regularly. The second critical law relates to gifting rules. Many grandparents help children or grandchildren with deposits or living costs. Under Centrelink rules, you can gift up to $10,000 per financial year, capped at $30,000 over 5 years. Any amount above that is still counted as your asset for 5 years. That means your pension could be reduced even though you no longer have the money. In 2026, compliance reviews around large bank withdrawals have increased. If you're planning to transfer money, understand the 5-year deprivation rule. It could affect your pension eligibility longer than you expect. Number 3 is the work bonus and employment income rules for pensioners. With cost of living pressures, many seniors are returning to part-time work. The work bonus allows you to earn employment income without reducing your pension immediately, up to a certain threshold. In 2026, accumulated work bonus balances can provide flexibility, but income reporting remains mandatory. Even one shift of casual work must be reported accurately. Failure to report can lead to automatic payment suspensions. The system now flags discrepancies between employer payroll reporting and Centrelink records faster than ever. If you're working, stay organized and report on time. Law number 4 affects driving rights for seniors. Each state and territory has its own licensing requirements, but medical reporting obligations have tightened. In many jurisdictions, drivers over a certain age must provide periodic medical certificates. If your doctor reports a medical condition affecting driving, licensing authorities can impose conditions, restrict night driving, or require testing. Ignoring renewal notices or failing to submit medical forms can result in automatic suspension. Seniors should also understand that driving without a valid license can void insurance coverage. In 2026, digital license systems and cross-agency data sharing make compliance more strictly enforced. Number 5 is superannuation withdrawal rules. Once you reach preservation age and retire, you can access your super. However, if you're under age pension age, large withdrawals can affect future pension assessments. Lump sums sitting in your bank account count under the assets test. Additionally, transitioning from accumulation to pension phase in super has tax implications. While many retirees assume withdrawals are tax-free after 60, there are still strategic considerations that affect long-term eligibility for benefits. In 2026, Financial institutions report balances more frequently to government systems, reducing the chance of outdated records. Law number 6 focuses on aged care reforms. Residential aged care and home care funding have undergone structural updates. Means-tested care fees are calculated based on income and assets, and inaccurate disclosure can result in reassessments. The family home is generally exempt while a spouse lives there, but once circumstances change, asset treatment can shift. Seniors entering care must understand accommodation deposits, daily payments, and refundable balances. Legal agreements with facilities are binding contracts. Reviewing them carefully is essential before signing. Consumer protection laws exist, but they require awareness to enforce. Number 7 involves enduring power of attorney and guardianship laws. Every senior should have legally valid documents appointing someone to manage finances and health decisions if capacity is lost. Without these, families may need to apply through tribunals, which can be stressful and time-consuming. In 2026, elder financial abuse cases remain a serious issue. Banks now have stronger authority to flag suspicious activity, but prevention starts with proper legal documentation. Review your enduring power of attorney to ensure it complies with your state's legislation and reflects your current wishes. Number 8 is the Deeming rates law affecting financial investments. Deeming assumes your financial assets earn a certain rate of income regardless of actual returns. Even if your savings earn less due to market conditions, Centrelink may assess you at the Deeming rate. This directly impacts pension calculations. Many seniors misunderstand this and assume low bank interest means higher pension eligibility. That's not always the case. Staying aware of deeming thresholds in 2026 is essential for financial planning. Number 9 covers overseas travel rules for age pension recipients. If you leave Australia, your pension portability depends on how long you're away and your residency history. Payments can reduce after 6 weeks overseas for some recipients. Failing to notify Centrelink before travel can result in suspension. Extended absences may also affect concession cards and healthcare eligibility. With digital border movement data shared between agencies, unreported travel is easily detected. Always inform Centrelink before departing. Finally, law number 10 may be the most overlooked yet powerful protection available: elder abuse and consumer protection legislation. Seniors are frequently targeted by scams, misleading contracts, and financial pressure from relatives. Australian consumer law protects against unfair contract terms and deceptive practices. Additionally, each state has elder abuse reporting pathways. If you feel pressured into financial decisions or suspect exploitation, legal help is available. In 2026, scam activity targeting retirees through phone calls and online platforms continues to rise. Staying vigilant protects not just your savings, but your independence. Now let's step back and look at what ties all these laws together. The common thread is reporting, documentation, and awareness. Government systems are more interconnected than ever. Tax records, banking data, employment income, travel movements, and super balances all communicate across agencies. That means mistakes are detected faster, but it also means compliance protects you when you follow the rules carefully. Many seniors believe that once they retire, legal responsibilities slow down. The reality in 2026 is the opposite. Retirement comes with its own regulatory environment. You're managing pension eligibility, super drawdowns, healthcare rights, concession entitlements, and legal planning simultaneously. Missing just one requirement can create financial stress. Let's talk practical steps. First, schedule a personal compliance check every 6 months. Review your bank balances, super account, asset values, and income sources. Second, ensure Centrelink has accurate information. Update relationship status, property ownership changes, and employment income promptly. Third, keep digital copies of all documents, including medical reports, legal documents, and correspondence. Fourth, Discuss estate planning with a qualified professional to ensure powers of attorney and wills are current. Driving safely and legally should also remain a priority. Book medical reviews early, don't ignore renewal reminders, and understand any license conditions applied to you. Remember, safe driving protects your freedom and your finances. When it comes to aged care planning, start conversations early. Waiting until a crisis forces urgent decisions often leads to rushed contracts and emotional stress. Understand funding options before you need them. Financial gifting decisions should never be made impulsively. Supporting family is admirable, but it should be balanced with protecting your own retirement security. Consider long-term pension impact before transferring assets. And perhaps most importantly, stay informed. Laws evolve every year. Indexation shifts, thresholds change, and reporting systems become more automated. What was true 2 years ago may not apply in 2026. If you've made it this far, you're already ahead of thousands of retirees who remain unaware of these critical updates. Knowledge is power, especially in retirement. Here's the bottom line. The 10 Australia laws every senior must know in 2026 are not designed to scare you. They exist to regulate systems fairly and protect public funds. But understanding them ensures you protect your pension, your license, your savings, and your independence. Retirement should be about security, not surprises. By staying compliant, proactive, and informed, you control your future, rather than reacting to unexpected letters or payment suspensions. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure you subscribe to Centrelink Compass AU for weekly updates on age pension rules, retirement planning, Centrelink reporting, and senior rights across Australia. Share this video with a friend or family member who needs to understand these changes. And drop a comment below telling us which of these 10 laws surprised you the most. Your retirement is too important to leave to guesswork. Stay informed, stay protected, and I'll see you in the next update right here on Centrelink Compass AU.